Hey there and welcome to another Photoshop tutorial from IceFlow Studios. And in today's tutorial I'm going to be sticking with the photo retouching subject that we've been on for a few weeks now. But I'm going to get a little bit more professional in today's tutorial. In front of us I have a picture of Ashley Tisdale, who stars in High School Musical, as well as has a few albums. As well, she has a YouTube channel over at youtube.com/Ashley Tisdale. Now, when you're a celebrity, it is almost required of you to look, and I put this in quotes, perfect all the time, 24/7, whenever there's a camera around. And when you're a celebrity, there's always cameras around. And it's just not possible to look perfect 24/7, which is why so often, and probably more often than not, there's a lot of airbrushing that goes on after the picture has been taken. There's only so much makeup that you can apply to your face that will make you look decent. Now, I'm going to be showing you a few tips and tricks to fix a few areas on a photograph that can make the photograph look that much better. Now, Ashley is a very good-looking girl. That's a given. But, you know, like I said, it's not always perfect. It's not always easy to look perfect all the time. So there are a few things in this photo that I would change as a photo retoucher just to make it that much better. So in this photo here, I hope you can see this, the skin is a little bit oily. One eye is a little bit smaller than the other. Maybe she was blinking at the time. I don't know. There are a few highlights that is probably a little bit too bright. There are a few bumps and moles or whatever. And there are just a few things on the image that can be improved. So we're going to be focusing on those right now. The first thing that I usually do when I start retouching the photo is I usually start out by removing the small little blemishes. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what the final result will be that I'm trying to achieve. So this here is the original, and this here is pretty much what I'm trying to achieve. I did this in approximately half an hour, 20 minutes. And as you can see, the skin is a lot smoother. The highlights aren't as bright. There are a few extra shadows that I added, some darker areas. The hair is a different color if you compare it with the original. And that left eye is a little bit bigger, which matches the right eye. So that's basically what we're going to try and achieve in this tutorial. So, like I mentioned, the first thing I like to do is remove the blemishes. And there are a few ways of doing this. You can use either the clone tool or the healing brush tools. I'm going to be using the healing brush tools. And if you head over to the right, to the left, sorry, to your tools palette, there's a few tools right here that if you hold your mouse button down, you get these tools right here. And we have right here the Spot Healing Brush tool, which I'm going to be using right now, which is an amazing tool. Basically what it does is you have a cursor like you have when you're using your brush, and all you have to do is hover your mouse over a blemish. As you can see right over here, there's a little bump right there. Adjust your brush size to the size of approximately the size of the blemish, and all you have to do is click. Look at that. It is gone. It blends perfectly with the skin. Basically what it does is it takes the surrounding area outside of the brush, it samples it, and applies it inside of the brush. So it's a really, really handy tool. It makes things so much easier. And basically you can go around the face and, you know, remove tiny little blemishes here and there. There aren't too many on her face right now. The main issue, as you can see, the oily skin, and we're going to focus on that in a second. So basically just go around, click on all the little blemishes. Very, very simple.